This is basic level 8 of the hackthisSite.org. Now, in this example, Sam remains confident that an obscure password file is the best idea, but he screwed up in the last calendar program. Sam has saved the unencrypted password file in this directory. However, Sam's young daughter, Stephanie, has just learned to program in PHP. She's talented for her age, but she knows nothing about security. She recently learned about saving files, and she wrote a script to demonstrate her ability. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play around with this script and see what this does. So we're just going to type in our name, and we're going to submit it. And a very interesting thing that has happened here is that we have a link here that we're going to click that is going to cause us, or cause the system to open a file and show us the contents of the file. But what we're going to do is we're going to try, since they have got a field that is displaying a link here, or a page that has a link on it, and the contents of that link are based on what I type into that field, we're going to try a little trick here. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually type in a link, or add something to this link, so that when it displays it on the next page, we're going to try to execute some code. We're going to try to make it actually do something. So to do that, what I'm going to do is we're going to use the HTML comment tag, and we're going to tell it to execute a command, and we're going to tell it to ls the previous directory. So we're basically going to take the directory that we're in at the moment, and we're going to tell it to do a listing of the parent directory, the directory one level back, to see what's in that directory. So I'm just going to submit this, and you notice this looks exactly like it did. Your file's been saved. Please click here to view the file. So we're just going to click here. But notice now that what has happened is, instead of it showing me the name, or my name, it has actually done a listing in the directory, the previous directory, and shown me the files that are there. And one of the files, again, looks a little suspicious, so we're going to copy that. We're going to come up here, and it told us that it had stored it inside of the main 8 folder. So we're going to copy that into there. And this is our password, so we're just going to copy the password. We're going to back up, and we're going to type in the password that we got out of the file and submit. Now, the biggest element here that you need to take home is the fact that there was a text field that I typed information in order to get a name, as an example. But the results of that were actually displayed on a page to download a file. So this would be an example of, entering a path to a file, and then you display a link to get to that file, or a name of a file, and you display a link to get to the file. Well, using this technique, I'm actually taking what you would be expecting me to put in as the name. I'm using a HTML comment tag to submit that to you. And then when I click the link, which would normally open up a PDF document or something else, it's actually going to execute the code to give me a directory listing, which enables me to see things and to get access to things that are on the hard drive that I may not be supposed to get into. So that's about all there is to this one.